Hey, okay, so let's start writing a melody using the pentatonic scale. We have this groove and this bass line sounds like this. And yeah, let's start writing a melody on it. So one thing I see a lot in Pico-8 music, especially with beginners, is they'll have a melody doubling the bass line, but in a different range and maybe a different instrument. So I'm just to give you an example of what that might sound like, I've copied and pasted the bass line into another SFX, and I'm going to change it all to 5, and this is what that would sound like. So maybe they'll play around with the volume a little bit. Yeah, so this can sound cool, but we want to try something a little bit different. So here's an idea to get you started. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll arrange the scale with a certain pattern to hopefully get some inspiration. For example, here's the pentatonic scale moving down in steps. It would look like that. And actually we'll move this down the octave to look like that. So that's one pattern. I guess the inverse of that would be it moving up by step, which would sound like this. Moving up by step. But you can get really interesting with some of these patterns. So you can start from a note and skip a note on your way down and then ascend by step. So that might sound like this. Yeah, so you can see visually the difference. This is descending by step, this is ascending by step, and this is a skip, step, skip, step, skip, step. So I guess the inverse of this one would be this. I'll just copy this over like that, because I'm going to show you how to work with these. And you can get it as complicated as you want with these patterns. This is just a place to start. So for example, let's try this one. So this is skipping ascending, step ascending, skip descending, and then ascending by skip. And so you have these groups of 4 that are repeating. And let's just make this go, let's just repeat this like this. So now we have these patterns, and next thing you might want to do is take this pattern and plug it into your loop. Once you have it into your loop, you can see how it sounds and then start playing with it. So this could be playing with the volume column. It could mean taking out notes. Playing with the instruments. Playing with the effects. And playing with the range column. keep on playing with it until you get something that starts to sound interesting. So that sounds pretty cool. So let's try another one of these patterns. So let's try this one. So that's number 7. We'll plug this in and let's see what we can do with this. I'm just removing notes pretty randomly here without that much thought in putting into it. And I'm gonna maybe turn down the volume of them. Start adding some effects. So I would still play around with this a little bit more, but at least this is a good start to helping you make some melodies. The next thing you can do is, because we have a 4th channel here, is let's take what we've got here and paste it into 8 and open up 8. And then we'll just do a little echo effect here and see what that sounds like. But I'm going to turn down the volume to make it sound more like an echo. And let's make it all instrument 7. Maybe experiment with adjusting the loop point. Yeah, this is sounding pretty interesting. So yeah, this is just an interesting place to start, I think, especially if you don't have very much music background or music theory. Hopefully this is easy to follow. If you have any questions, just leave a comment below. If you have any ideas or suggestions of topics you'd like me to cover in making music with Pico-8, then yeah, leave me a comment below. Please subscribe if you're enjoying these videos, and we'll see. Maybe I'll make a part 4 and we can expand on this composition a little bit more.